So it's 7:15 on a Wednesday. I haven't actually posted a video online about me in many months. Last one was about me getting my job, I think. Other than that, I've commented on other things that people had asked. It's not that I haven't been making videos, I just haven't been posting them. I haven't put titles on them or anything like that. But I think I'm doing what I've done before. I'm just kind of skipping ahead. So a couple things have happened since then. Work at the company is it's work. It's got some really good points. It's got some boring points too. I've gotten to go on 2 business trips, both to the U.S. Visiting anywhere from let's see. The first one I visited 4 major cities inside of a week. One was just going in and out of San Francisco, and then the other 3 were for actual business meetings that were fairly rushed but went pretty well. That part was really fun, really disorienting. It was hard to come back to Japan after being in 4 time zones in a week is rough. But not all of this international business stuff is that glorious. Today I spent almost my entire time at my desk writing reports. Aside from getting up for lunch and little breaks, that part of the job, it can be really, really hard. Actually, the other stuff I just have, I can have endless energy for doing interesting things that are taxing, but boring things, it just gets to me. And I had my second business trip last week, or week before last. Only 2 major cities this time. One for a trade show where we met with a couple companies, and I was translating for the company president, and then he left, and the next day I was on my own, still talking to people, and then I got to go fly out to Boston, meet another company, talk with them a bit, and then I got to spend a week back home in Colorado, which was great. A week's not enough time. I think I probably saw 30, 40 people that I wanted to hang out with. Getting to spend at least some time with each of them, but between chance run-ins and actual planned stuff, going to lunch with a group of people is great, but I really need about a month to go and see everyone. Then I brought back all sorts of souvenirs. Things that are a little harder to get here in Japan, or things that are just interesting. Someone suggested Slim Jims, and so I have the massive box of Slim Jims, because you just can't get processed, salted, slightly spicy meat here in Japan that easily. I've eaten 1. I've given away about 10. That and Girl Scout cookies. Can't miss out on Girl Scout cookies. But other things I wanted to tell you about. I had a girlfriend. That was the past tense, yeah. We started dating at the end of October, just after I got my job. There was another event where I met this girl who was really pretty cool. She was older than me. We hung out. We went on 1 date. That went pretty well. We went on a second date, and she went and dated her ex-boyfriend. So that didn't work out. Oh well. Probably never see her again. She also worked way too much. So then I ended up dating this other girl who I met. I'm gonna leave her name out for now. She's a really nice girl though. Older than me again. She's got 6 years on me. But attractive, funny. We went to Hokkaido together. That was pretty cool. But things were just not working out time-wise. We weren't seeing much of each other. And after the last business trip, between the last 2 business trips, I think we saw each other a total of 4 times. Once was a chance run-in. Once was just to hang out for coffee for about an hour. So really just weren't seeing each other anymore. And that wasn't working out. I kind of made the decision to move on. We're still friends. And she's going to Cambodia this weekend. She works for a travel agency, so she gets deals, but she also works too late. That's one of the reasons we didn't see each other much. Other things. I guess, interesting importance. I finally bought a bed. You can see it in here. I know I haven't made it yet, but after the first business trip and sleeping on beds again for a week, I decided that I needed a bed. I think it's one of the first really big purchases here in Japan. Big new purchases. I guess other than the computer, but that I knew I could take home. This I probably can't take home. So it's a pretty permanent fixture. Makes me think I'm staying here a while. I don't know. Still haven't decided on that. Job's pretty good though, and I don't really have any plans to go anyplace in the next year, so it's good that I have a bed. It's comfortable. Yeah, and I have been doing other videos, you know, you probably noticed that people asking me questions and so forth. And I'm trying to arrange a seminar right now for a bunch of people who are in the JET program now, have asked me about how I got into where I am. I'm trying to put together a little seminar. I have to contact the people in Wakayama at the public service office to see if I can rent a room and just do a weekend seminar. Not that I really have time for that or anything else at this point. And because this is the second time I've done this video, I'm not sure if I've said this yet. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's a holiday, and I have a friend coming in from Yokohama. And he and I are going to go, we're going to pretend to be having a business dinner someplace because we're being secret shoppers. We're going to go get an expensive dinner. We'll get reimbursed for spending the money on the dinner, but we get to grade the restaurant on it, and so get a free nice meal in the end. That should be pretty good. I know, I'm leaving all the names out now. I'm not telling you any of this. But I'm going to post this tonight, and I don't want anyone to find out in the next 2 days what restaurant we're going to be, you know, secret shoppers or whatever. Secret eaters? What do you call that? Quality control. Yeah. So that's it for tonight. I know it's like a Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to go out and do anything. We'll see. Okay, good.